Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is LBD Tarot by Ketchu again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. Now, before we dive in, if you've been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation rituals to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You'll be able to find a link in the description box below or on my Patreon channel under the shop tab. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about how are people reassessing you right now. So this is going to be a general reading, okay, a collective reading. So there are no piles. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? I don't know why I keep like stuttering. So there could be somebody in your energy that's like stuttering in your presence when they speak. They're unable to maintain eye contact. Something about like maybe this person's reassessing your intelligence, your perceptivity. Like you're a lot more perceptive than they give you credit for. So how are people reassessing you right now? How are people reassessing you? We have, yeah, didn't I say your intelligence? Now King of Swords comes out. I can't make it up. People are reassessing your intelligence. They're reassessing how they communicate with you, what they communicate with you, what information to withhold. Okay, they're reassessing. People are definitely recalibrating around you when it comes to your communication skills, how you come across. Okay, your level of intelligence, your level of perceptivity. Like I said earlier, like people are reassessing that. How are people reassessing you right now? Wow, your competence. You're a lot more competent. You're a lot more skillful, talented than people give you credit for with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, your value. People are reassessing your value. Maybe somebody was dismissing you at first, or a group of people were dismissing your value, were dismissing what you were capable of doing, and now they're reassessing. They're recalibrating around you, especially around your intellect and your competence, your ability to generate income for yourself, money. It can be even be your family. How are people reassessing you right now? We have the Page of Cups. There is an element of vulnerability in the way that people are reassessing you. Some of them, they kind of feel bad for maybe misjudging you or judging you harshly. This, like, I keep getting like an energy of people dismissing you, or a group of people, or a specific person in that group, like the ringleader dismissing you, and then everybody else following suit, instead of, like, you know, being their own person and then making their own judgment. They're forming their own opinion. Okay, so how are people reassessing you right now? Ooh, we have Justice, Libra, and energy. Now there's like fairness in the way that people are reassessing you. They're reevaluating you, your competence, your integrity. Maybe somebody was trying to make it seem like you were somebody of low integrity. You would do grimy things. In actuality, I feel like whoever was like trying to paint you out to be that person that has low value, low integrity, okay, like no moral. Somebody was trying to make it seem like you don't have any morals, okay, but you're being reassessed as somebody who is just, somebody who is who has integrity, somebody who does the right thing even if no one is looking. I heard pure hearted, especially with the Page of Cups. How are people reassessing you right now? Wow, 10 of Cups. Now, like, there's positive rapport, because the 10 of Cups is like that loving energy, okay, emotional fulfillment energy, just like the 9 of Cups, but like the 10 of Cups is like, you know, like full fulfillment, right? Like the full picture, the full scope. So with this energy with the 10 of cups, the way that people are reassessing you, they're reassessing your emotional bandwidth as well, what you're capable of, like the love, the emotional support, the emotional stability, the emotional intelligence that you possess. People are reassessing that. Maybe some of them, they may have thought that you were emotionally immature, or you were unable to control your emotions or control yourself, like you were run by your emotions. But in actuality, somebody was like maybe trying to provoke you, try to get a reaction out of you. Or maybe like people may have seen you react to someone provoking you, and they may have formed an opinion based on that specific reaction, when in actuality the other person was like they kept on provoking you. So your reaction was to being like your boundaries being tested, not necessarily a measure of your character. Okay, how are people reassessing you right now? We have the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of eyes on you now with the Knight of Wands. Like the way that people are reassessing you, they're seeing you as someone who is charismatic, somebody who is bold, somebody who takes action. Because I feel like your life, the way that your life is going right now, like the direction that your life is going, the trajectory of your life is totally different from what people expected of you. Okay, so they're reassessing how they view your charismatic personality, your drive, your determination. Maybe they thought that you were just like I don't know why I heard a one-hit wonder. Okay, like something of that sort. Some of you could be singers here, are artists here. Okay, and maybe people thought that you were going to be like a one-hit wonder. Like maybe you had like maybe one of your content went viral, and they thought like, oh yeah, they're not gonna be able to keep up, and then you're keeping up, and you're not only are you keeping up, you are excelling. Okay, how are people reassessing you right now? Ooh, we have the Nine of Wands. A lot of people are like reassessing your stamina, your endurance, your drive with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is like the wounded warrior, someone who has gone through the trenches but is still standing their ground, is still fighting, still persevering. They still got the fight in them, even if they are exhausted. So people are reassessing that. They're reassessing your stamina. Okay. Wow, we have the Knight of Pentacles, your determination, because the Knight of Pentacles is extremely like practical. He's grounded, he's slow and steady. Okay, but he is reliable. That's the thing with the Knight of Pentacles. Like he may be slow, he may take his time, because he likes to do things the right way. The Knight of Pentacles is the most successful of all the knights. Like if he has a goal in mind, he's going to achieve it. It doesn't matter how long it takes him to get there, he's going to get there. It doesn't matter if it takes him 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. It doesn't matter. He's going to make it happen. He's the most successful of all the knights. Okay, so I feel like that's the energy that you are in. Maybe like the people around you, people in your community, maybe they like to take shortcuts. Okay, they like to get to the money, they like to get to the bag, but they're willing to sell their soul to do so. While you on the other end, you're like, I'm not willing to do that. I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to make my money, even if it takes me time, even if I save $50 a day. You understand compound interest, and that's why people are reassessing you right now. They're reassessing your determination, your consistency. Okay, how are people reassessing you right now? Just one card, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the World card. Completion. You have a lot of experience under your belt. Some of you could be well versed in language, so you could be a polyglot. Maybe you speak like 5 languages here. I don't know why I'm getting somebody speaks Russian. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting like Portuguese. Like you speak Russian, Portuguese. I don't know. I heard Italian. So a lot of like Latin languages. Okay, maybe you even speak Latin. Something about language. Very well versed in language. Very well versed in like, if it's not language, because I'm getting like language for some of you, but others of you, it could be like you're just well versed in strategy. You are a strategist here. Okay, with especially with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a strategist. He's like, his mind is like very sharp. Okay, out of all the kings, he's the most mentally sharp, right? Because his sphere is the mind, is intellect, right? Doesn't mean that the other kings are not, but every king has their own like I was gonna say gifts, but strength. Okay, So that's the King of Swords, the strength. So something about like your mind, your agility, people are reassessing that because you may have like accomplished something major that they underestimated you for. So maybe some of you graduated with honors, okay? And they're like, wow, they didn't think that you had it in you. So how are people reassessing you right now? Ooh, we have the Lovers. Okay, Gemini. So we have two air signs. So we have the Libra, and now we have Gemini. Okay, your values are in alignment. You're definitely the one that got away. Okay, you're definitely the one that got away. Like there's a lot of people in your community that wish that they still had access to you. Wow, Seven of Swords, you may have outsmarted somebody. That's what I'm telling you, something about your mind. Something they're reassessing you. Oh my god, somebody thought that they're gonna pull the wool over your eyes, but you saw them coming. Like this is somebody who was playing checkers. Okay, this is somebody who thinks that they're so clever because they're sneaky. They mistake sneaky with intelligence. Sneaky does not necessarily mean you're smart. You're just deceptive. That's not the same thing as being smart. Okay, so this person, they think that because they play people, they deceive people. This is somebody who's deceptive. They deceive people and they think that, oh yeah, because I'm deceiving you or whatever, or I'm smarter than you. No, you're a snake. Like what? You're not smart, you're just a snake. So this person is like, with the Seven of Swords, they're realizing like, yo, you outsmarted them. You were playing chess the whole time. Like you've been checkmate this person, and this person is so let me just be nice. You're not gonna insult them, but this person is not that bright, okay? And like, especially if you don't know how to play chess, right? This person does not even know that they're checkmate. Like they think that they still gotta play, but any move they made, they're still checkmate. That's what I'm getting here. This person's not understanding that, yo, checkmate means you cannot move anymore. You're anywhere you go, you're still checkmate. So this person doesn't understand that, like, but they're reassessing that. Now they're looking at you with a little bit of respect. Yeah, Ace of Swords, a little bit more respect than they give you credit for with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, clarity. They're seeing you for who you truly are with the Ace of Swords. Okay, and that's the truth about like this person thinking that they're gonna outsmart you. Yeah, we have Justice here, Libran energy twice. So we have air energy heavy. That's always getting something to do with your mind. Okay, you're a lot more intelligent, a lot more clever, a lot more witty than these people give you credit for, especially that ring leader. How are people reassessing you right now? Wow, we have the Magician. So Gemini again and Virgo energy. What? Yeah, they're reassessing I heard your credentials, okay? Your capabilities. Yeah, this is somebody or a group of people that just front. They do things for optics, just for perception. They don't have any substance. Okay, they're all just image, optics, how they're being perceived, like shallow, anything shallow. They don't have any substance to them, so it's like everything that they do is just like for show. So how are people reassessing you right now? Woo! Bounce. They better put some respect on your name. Okay? They better put some respect. Bounce. Okay, this is how they're reassessing you right now. You're a natural born leader. And we have Libra twice. So cardinal energy is here. Okay. And with this energy, I'm getting like you're a well-balanced individual because we have Aries and then we have Libra and their opposite signs, right? So maybe you have those two in your chart, like maybe your sun is Libra and then your moon is Aries, or vice versa, your sun is Aries and then your moon is Libra. So you're extremely magnetic here. Okay, I'm getting like you have this magnetic aura about you. People are reassessing that about you. Like maybe they thought that it was just like a front, like, are you were performing, but this is who you are to your core. With the Emperor and the Justice card, you walk with integrity. You're somebody who has amazing leadership qualities here. How are people Ooh, we have the Devil. And this devil, he definitely looks like lust. Oh my god, you can be a Capricorn. Here we have 3 cardinal signs. So natural born leader, natural born self-starter. Okay, wow. Temptation. Okay. With the devil. Wow. Okay. So I feel like with the devil here, like some people may have like misjudged you as like being something toxic or negative because of your intensity, because the devil could also represent intensity, right? Just like the death card, they have like similar energies when it comes to intensity. So you may have been somebody who's like, when you do something, when you commit to something, you might be intense, you might be very committed, and then you go hard, like you don't do anything halfway, like it's either all or nothing. Okay, especially with the devil, like with the cardinal energies, either all or nothing. You're not going to do it halfway if you're not invested in it. Okay, so maybe people may have like misjudged you because of that intensity, but they're reassessing it, that they're seeing you in a different light with the devil. They're seeing you as somebody who's extremely committed, okay? Like somebody who's determined, because the devil is Capricorn energy, and Capricorns are the CEO of the zodiac. So you're somebody who's going to make things happen regardless of what's going on around you. You're going to make it happen, okay? How are people reassessing you right now? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles, your work ethics, guys. I can't make it up. And that ties into what I was saying about the devil. Okay, maybe they may have looked at you like, oh, you're a perfectionist, you're a goody two shoes, da, 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 like running their mouth just because you want to do things in excellent fashion. You want to be the best that you could be. You want to put your best foot forward. Okay, maybe yes, maybe you are a perfectionist, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why would you not want to aim for perfection? Even though we know perfection is like, impossible, but I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, you aim for excellence. That's like how you are, how you operate. Okay, and people are reassessing that. Okay, now they're taking notes. Before they were judging you, now they're taking notes. Okay, because they're seeing that there is a method to your madness. Wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now you're coming out on top with the Wheel of Fortune. mm. Now there are people who are like taking it back. Now they're realizing that the method to your madness that they were calling like madness, but really in actuality is your work ethics, is putting you at the top with the Wheel of Fortune. Now the wheel is turning in your favor. How are people reassessing you right now? Wow, the lovers, the Two of Cups. You're definitely the one that got away. The same people that dismissed you, like lovers, ex-lovers, or people that you really wanted to date, or people that played in your face, like people that you thought were serious about you and they dismissed you because they thought that they could do better. Now they're reassessing you. Now they're looking back and they're like, yo, collective was actually a good choice, the right choice with the lovers. I should have stick by them. I should have like invested in them. Now they're reassessing your, I heard, credibility. Okay, they're also reassessing um like the value that you brought, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's too late now. How are people reassessing? We have the Queen of Pentacles. See, your value, you're extremely valuable, whether you're a woman or a man. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're self-sufficient, you're independent, you got that bag. Okay, you're somebody who's able to sustain a home, look great, take care of children, take care of your family, and look amazing with the Queen of Pentacles. How are people reassessing you right now? How are people Oh, we have the Knight of Wands again. Oh, that charm, that natural charm that you possess, because this is natural energy. People are just drawn to you. Some people, like I said, they do things for optics, they do things for public appearance, okay, just to look good, but you're really who you say you are. How are people reassessing you right now? Okay, now they're mad. Like, holy moly. How are people reassessing you right now? How are people reassessing you? Holy, like, you see, the cards keep falling on the floor. Ooh, they're mad. Didn't I say? Because I saw the Five of Swords. It fell on the floor the first time I picked it up with all the other cards, and now it fell out. It fell out again. Ooh, some people want to win at all costs. They're angry. Like the reality of you is irritating their demons. with the Five of Swords. They can't believe that you really are who you say you are. You're not a gimmick. You're not pretending to be something else. There is like that energy of like wanting to win, wanting to prove a point. There's someone around you after reassessing your value. They want to prove a point with the Five of Swords. They want to argue with you. How are people reassessing you right now? Ooh, I just seen the Five of Wands. They wanted to come out. Competition. How are people? Ooh, we have the devil again. Lust. Didn't I say? This one too. This illustration is like lust. If you have this deck, you know what I'm talking about. The Wheel of the Year Tarot, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say lust. Oh my God. Okay, like now you are highly desirable. Like you are the person that people want to have now, especially with the Two of Cups and the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. They're reassessing your value. And you know what I'm also getting? It's like, oh my God. Yeah, you see, I just lost my train of thought. Somebody does not want me to say it. Something about like the lustful energy, the devil, and the Two of Cups. Yeah. They don't want me to say it. That's why I lost it. I lost that thought. Yeah, you have people wanting to fight. Okay? They want you now, like, but it's too late. How are people reassessing you right now? What do we have here? Oh, we have the King of Cups. Yeah. And now we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, but with the King of Cups, there is emotional satisfaction. Like they're reassessing you as someone who's emotionally genuine, somebody who is real, somebody who is, sorry about that, my collective. So as I was saying, yeah, they see you as somebody who's genuine, somebody who's pure with the King of Cups. That's how people are reassessing you. There is no emotional manipulation or malice in your heart. So I feel like somebody may have tried to paint you out to be someone that you're not in order to make people see you in a different light. Okay, so this is somebody who wanted to take your spot. They wanted to take your light. This is like I heard a rival. This is definitely a rival with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. I wanted to come out when I was shuffling the deck. You definitely have a rival. This is like the ringleader. This is like the person that is influencing the group, the community. But I feel like as the year went on, because this is like something that was ongoing in your life. This is not something that happened like just yesterday and then this whole situation is blowing up. No, it's something that happened throughout the year. So like maybe in a span of 10 years, like maybe you separated yourself from these people and then you started doing your own thing, and then they kept on clocking you, kept on watching you, keeping tabs on you. And as they went on, and they kept on like watching you, their perception of you started to change, because they're starting to realize that, whatever they were being told and what is being perceived, what is being seen publicly, with receipts, doesn't match what was said. That's why people are like recalibrating around you, reassessing you right now. And some of them, they kind of feel some type of way for listening to the other person, because they lost years of like forming a relationship with you. A lot of them, they wish they could come back and be friends with you, or even go out with you or date you, or wish they didn't dismiss you when they had a chance to build something long term with you. And now they're realizing that, like, a little bit too late, that you were the right choice with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. And you have people that are like, wow, I should have gone into business with this person. They could have been like a really great business partner with the Queen of Pentacles. They could have helped me elevate my business. They could have like helped me in different aspects of my life. They could have been like a good ally. A lot of people are like, in their feelings right now. Especially, I'm filming this before Valentine's Day. There's something about Valentine's Day going on too. Okay, so some people may even confess to you or even apologize. You may receive apologies very soon. Okay, so that's all I have for the collective. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.